Hi, my name is Katie Green, and I'm the Customer Service Advisor with Delta College's Financial Aid Office. I'm happy to provide information today on the Federal Student Aid ID, or FSA ID for short. Before you can begin your first FAFSA, you will need to establish your FSA ID. This ID gets linked with your Social Security number for federal aid purposes and will always be your login information every year when you complete a FAFSA. Let's go over crucial information and helpful tips about it. First, I will discuss the process for creating one for the first time. Next, we'll touch base on the importance of using a personal email for it. I will then provide tips on recording it for your upcoming year's FAFSA and the steps to take in case you do forget it and need to recover it. Finally, we'll talk about the fact that it is considered your official signature on your electronic federal aid activities. You can create your account by downloading the My Student Aid app in your cell phone's app store. Once downloaded, use the link beneath the login option for Create an Account. You can also get started online at www.studentaid.gov. When you visit studentaid.gov, use the link in the top left for Apply for Aid. This will lead you to a drop-down menu where you will select the option to complete the FAFSA form. Now on the home page, go ahead to the option for Start Here underneath the title New to the FAFSA Process. This will take you to the login screen where you will see the question, Don't have an FSA ID? And use the link next to it for Create One. As you are going through the steps to create your FSA ID, it's key that you don't use a school email, such as a high school or college email. This is because once you're no longer a student there, you won't have access to that email anymore. Please be sure instead to use a personal email you'll always have access to at a private domain, such as Gmail, iCloud, or others. Make sure to record your FSA ID and password someplace safe so you have it handy for next year. You could write it down and keep it with your important documents, or look into a password manager app for your phone. Either way, storing it will prevent you any issues with getting logged on for your subsequent FAFSAs. If you do forget to record it and don't remember it from last year, you can use the links on the login screen for either forgot username or forgot password, depending on your situation. You will have some options to retrieve your information, whether via your cell phone, email, or challenge questions you would have established when you created your ID. The Department of Education is strict with the FSA ID for privacy and identity purposes. So, worst case scenario, if you forget your FSA ID or password, and can't get it reset with the 3 retrieval options, you will need to give the FAFSA helpline a call. It may take several business days for them to verify your identity and get you back into your account. Don't attempt to create a new FSA ID for any reason. As it's linked with your Social Security number, this will create an even bigger identity issue with the Department of Ed. Lastly, since the FAFSA is submitted electronically, the FSA ID is the method in which you are signing off on your FAFSA. This is the same as a pen and paper signature on a contract. Both the student and parent will have their own FSA ID, and because it's considered a legal signature, no one should create an ID for another person or use it for any reason in their absence. Delta's Financial Aid Office is hosting several virtual events each month. These are live presentations that include a Q&A portion with financial aid advisors. Please join us. We'd love to see you soon. You can find the schedule by visiting www.delta.edu, navigating to the financial aid page, and using the green button for financial aid events. If you do join us for an event, please take note of the year's FAFSAs that are currently available and the documents needed for each application so we can help you with any questions you may have. Please check out our other videos with financial aid topics including dependency status and income information. Also, Contact us with any questions along the way at finaid, FINAID @delta.edu and 989-686-9080. Thank you so much for joining me today, and have a great day.